Good morning. So apologies for not being around yesterday morning. The plan was to get something filmed up over the Sunday and issued for Monday morning as a scheduled post. Unfortunately, Sunday rained all day where I was, and I wasn't able to produce the video. Enough excuses. Let's do our morning motivator now. So, feet shoulder width apart. To find your shoulder width, put your feet together, turn up the toes, turn up the heels, and then connect to the ground. Now, connecting to the ground is just a simple matter of just relaxing the soles of the feet, let them spread out, so you can feel the interface between the soles of your feet and the ground itself. What you're looking for is where you're pushing yourself up unconsciously, or where you're holding your feet tight, tense and rigid, where you didn't think you were. So you soften that. Let the metatarsals just spread out very gently. Don't try and force them out, don't push them out. Just allow it to happen. And then just pay attention as to where your weight is. So are you leaning forward or backwards, or are you favouring one leg over the other? And then try and correct those errors so that the gravity flows straight down through the soles of both feet evenly. That can take a bit of practice, especially if you spend many years favouring one leg or leaning forward or whatever. If you are leaning forward, you can take a little moment just to see what's going on with the head. So if your head is coming forward, that will naturally bring your weight forward. So you're trying to suspend the head above the body. All that means is you're opening up the spine, keeping the head as centralized as possible without being tight, without being rigid. And then just releasing, relaxing all the muscles down through the body, sinking into the foundation. When we talk about sinking, it's a mental quality, it's a feeling of all the muscles just opening up and stretching down, relaxing down, creating a stretch with the white tissue. But your bones need to float upright. Just allow your breathing to sink into the body. Quieten the mind. Begin, so make fists. Roll the fists up into the armpits and then stretch up over the head. Feel that stretch through the body, relaxing and releasing the muscles as you go. And then bring your elbows down so they're in line with your shoulders. Then roll the fists in and down by the waist. And keep going. So come up. Stretch up. Elbows in line with the shoulders. And then circle the hands down. And then this time, as you bring your elbows in line with the shoulders, just rotate the hands up and down. One of those cat toys you see in the Chinese restaurant. Hands back upright, stretching up over the head. And bring the elbows in line with the shoulders again. Circle the hand into the armpits and down. Relaxing the palms of the hands. Allow yourself to stand for a moment, taking stock of where your weight is, settling gently down into your foundation. Allow your breathing to sink deeper into the body, quietening the mind again. Breathing in, your hands come up the centre line and about solar plexus chest height, they turn over and stretch up over the head. And then breathing out, circling the hands down. Nice big circles, sitting down as though you're sitting on a stool. Breathing in, coming up, stretching up. And breathing out, sitting down. Change. Breathing in, up to the chest. Breathe out, turn the palms, let the hands come to rest by the sides. Reconnect to the ground, drop a tailbone, tuck chin, suspend the head. And just allow your breathing just to settle back into the body. Quietening the mind. Breathing in, hands come up to the chest. Breathing out, turn the left palm to the floor, right palm turns up. Sitting down as though you're sitting in a stool. So left hand pushing down, right hand pushing up. Then breathing in, bring the hands back to meet the solar plexus. Breathing out, turn the palms, sitting down, swap the hands. So left hand now goes up, right hand down. Palms to face, and back to center. Breathe out, sit down, swap the hands again. And keep going. And change, bring the hands back up to the solar plexus. Palms push down, come to rest. So again, just sinking down into your foundation. Gently, naturally, don't try and force anything. Allow the muscles to become heavy and sink down while the bones float upright. Tailbone drops, chin tucked in, head suspended. And then just take your weight very slightly onto the left side. So as you do it, you're sitting down into the left. The left hip is going back as the right hip's going forward, but make sure you're not sort of twisting and sort of like destroying your structure in your knees. So you're sitting down here through the left leg and the arms swing round. Then return back up, squaring the hips, and do the same on the other side. Come up, sit down, come up, sit down. Now this one has a tendency to tick-tock, so you do this penduluming from side to side. That will put too much strain on your knees. So we're trying to keep ourselves reasonably upright. So there is a slight lateral movement, but you're using your legs more correctly. Pistons in the legs. Trying to keep the head as upright as you can. And move around your spine as best you can. change. Take the hands up to the sides, and then you're dropping your elbows, letting your wrists drop, and bring the hands down. So I'm going to sit down on my left hand side. My left hand goes in front, right hand behind, and then I release back up. The hands float up. The elbows are coming up on this one, and shoulders, and then sitting down on the other side. This time right hand in front, left hand behind. Come up, and swap, come up, and swap. And again, watch you're not throwing yourself to one side, like so. You're trying to keep yourself as reasonably upright as you can so you don't damage your knees using your legs as pistons. Sinking down into the foot, releasing back up, and then down into the other foot. Change, come to rest, connecting to the ground, drop tailbone, tuck chin, suspend the head. Let the mind soften and clear. Let the breathing sink into the body. And then just the palms turn to the floor and bring the fingertips forward, raising up as you come up, breathing in. Drop fingertips, raise the arms to shoulder height, and then let the shoulders drop, the elbows drop, the wrists drop. Sit down as you breathe out. Breathing in, so you're stretching out with the hands, but you're not leaning forward. And as you come back, sit down. change. So just circle the hands around to the right. Right hand is in front of the face. You're sitting down, letting your left hand circle down, so both hands facing the floor in the centre, roughly as though you're holding a ball, except your bottom hand is pointing down. Turn the waist to the right, then turn the left palm to face you. And as you square your hips, so we've sunk all our weight now, has gone down into our right leg as we turn the waist. And then we're releasing back up. The left hand is coming up, the right fingertips are crossing across left wrist. And we open up, ward off. And then we sit down into our left leg, turning the waist as we go. Now don't lean, using the same principles again. The weight is going down into the left leg. We turn our waist to the left. Right palm turns to face, left palm to the floor. And then releasing back up through the left leg. Bringing the right hand up, left fingertips cross across right wrist. Square the hips to ward off. Then sitting down again. That's what brings the hands round. Turn palms. Swap over. Square the hips. Sitting down. Turn palms. Swap over. Square the hips. Keep going. Change. The lower hand circles up, so both hands come up to the chest, breathing in. Breathe out, just let the hands just float down and come to rest by the sides. Closing the hands over the belly, left hand under right for men, right hand under left for ladies. Just settling into the feet. Drop tailbone, tuck chin, suspend head. Clearing the mind, let your breathing sink deeper into the body. Up, softening the shoulders, sink elbows, relax the wrists, open the palms, and then wiggle the fingers at the ends of the arms. Hands down, let the arms stretch out and just circle the hands at the ends of the arms. Change. Breathing in, bring the hands up the centre line like you did on the first exercise. As the palms turn up and come up over the head, come up onto your toes. And then on the out breath, let the body drop. The natural end of the out breath, return. Come back up, stretching up. And breathe out. Keep going. And we are done. Body a little shake. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that set. As always, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments section below. As this is the one that goes out generally, please tag, share, like this video, let people know that we are doing this set. Get as many people to join the Dragon Clan as possible. That would be fun. Yes, all that's left to say then is practice, practice, practice. Have lots and lots of fun, and we'll see you in the next one.